Hey guys, I want to bring you another NBA video of tonight's game with the Clippers and the San Antonio Spurs. Game number 5. And just letting you know, game 5 is a pivotal game usually. 82% I believe is the one where if you take a 3-2 lead, you usually win the series. So this game was going to be pivotal, and momentum, we thought the Clippers really needed this game, especially since they were playing at home. For them to lose this game and the way they kind of lost it was kind of very disappointing. One thing I didn't like, and you got what you wanted. So there was 2 plays. The DeAndre Jordan tip-in offensive interference, that was bad. They had enough time where DeAndre Jordan had the position, so he didn't really have to tip it in. I know it was coming out, but it was, if you wait a second later, he would have got that rebound and probably a putback. I know he didn't want to go probably for the rebound, but they were down 1 at that point. And then for them to have Green get the foul, to send him down there, you had a chance right there, and then he had 1 out of 2 right there. You should have been able to box out. I don't know, that play didn't make sense because DeAndre Jordan was out, and then you had Blake Griffin and Matt Barnes boxing out the 3 guys down there, so that didn't make sense. And then so you had like the guys fighting for the positioning. And so you had Leonard versus like Chris Paul. You could see in the replay, Chris Paul is battling for that rebound. The positioning for those other guys and Matt Barnes, like, that did not make sense. Why they did not have DeAndre Jordan opposite end of Blake Griffin. Now I know they didn't have the Clippers didn't have a timeout left in this, so that was another mistake right there. Didn't make sense in that series. Like, why did you not have a timeout to save? So in that sense, I don't know, the Clippers kept shooting themselves in the foot down the stretch. That's something that obviously you know that the Spurs are going to take advantage of. The one good thing you should think of, I guess you could say, is that Tim Duncan played a lot of minutes. He played the most for the Spurs with 39 minutes, and then you had Leonard with 36. So that could put a lot of strain on an older Tim Duncan, but that's what we keep saying. Ginobili should be fresh with 18 minutes. Tony Parker played 33 minutes. Obviously, 5 for 15 doesn't cut it. But you got, I mean, JJ Redick fouled out. You could use another 3-point shooter right there. Chris Paul, pretty good game, 7 for 14, that's pretty good. Blake Griffin, if he made 1 or 2 extra shots because he shot 7 for 25, that's not very efficient right there. Jamal Crawford played horrible for the second unit. 4 for 15, that does not transition to playoff basketball. So that's too much jump shooting right there. So overall, it's not going to look pretty. If Clippers play the same way as tonight, it's going to be over in Game 6. I was hoping that the series could go 7, but the way to go 7, you gotta hope that the Clippers were going to win tonight, and then the Spurs were going to win Game 6 at San Antonio, and then have 7 up for grabs in LA. We don't know if that's going to happen now. So go ahead and like, share, comment, subscribe what you thought of tonight's game and how it went down. It just didn't look fluent for the Clippers down the stretch. Go ahead and like, share, comment, subscribe again to help support this channel. Thanks.